everyone, Kelly Donahue Piro here. And I want to talk about something I find really critical, which is how do you know you're doing a good job in an agency? So, all too often, we have these very high expectations of ourselves, this crazy to do list that is impossible to get to every day. But we still leave every day feeling bad, even though we set ourselves up for failure from day one. Then there's the expectations of the agency, which tend a lot of times to be slightly lower than our own expectations of ourselves. Now, it doesn't mean that we always deliver on our expectations of ourselves, but in our minds, we can all be perfect, right? Well, I let that go a long time ago. And by the way, it's very, very freeing. So then it's also the client expectations, which is all over the map. And I find a lot of times we don't do a great job of asking what are their expectations? When do you need this by? And really having that conversation about what's possible and what's not possible. So, in order to think about how do we know we're doing a good job on a service call, I have these kind of 3 steps that I think are really important. The first one is we've improved the client's day. So, no one calls into an insurance agency excited. They're not like, yes, I get to call my agent today. I am psyched. That doesn't happen. Okay. So, when they're calling in, it's a complaint or a question, and they're generally not looking forward to it. So, we got to fix that, right? The next step is how do we go ahead and educate them on something new? So every call represents an opportunity to educate somebody on something new. And that could be from your mobile phone app. That could be on going ahead and getting another line of coverage or improving coverage. So everybody deserves that. And the final step on going ahead and really having a ridiculously amazing service call is that we end with clear next steps. So it's not something I'll get back to you, I'll call you, you'll get this. You'll get your auto ID cards in within 30 minutes if you don't call me. It's I'm going to look at other markets. I will be back in touch with you tomorrow at 2. It's those clear identifications of next steps so people know what to expect. That is one of the biggest wrinkles in service. So the idea is that if you deliver that on every single call, you're doing a great job and you can have more confidence and self-esteem as far as how things are going. A lot of times the time traps in agencies are the little messy things that we get ourselves into. We don't set that expectation, or we look at our to-do list and we overpromise because it's not reasonable. We don't ask the client what their expectation is. Maybe their expectation is the end of the week and you're hustling to get it done today when there's another priority. You have to get good at time triage, and you also have to get good at defining what a good day is today. And that means those big rocks have to get done, eating the frog, right? Not all the little stuff. But I also understand that, when we're talking about a good service call, we can't just think about transactions. We have to think about outcomes. It's not check, change the auto. It's, okay, this person's having a life change. Let me walk through what that looks like. And I think that is one of the most critical statements that you can do. They're buying a new car. Do they need different coverages? Are they returning a vehicle? What is going on, and how can I be of assistance for them? But the definition of a ridiculously amazing service call is something you should all embrace in your agencies. And it's something that we actually go over in our new online course too, which is how to convert every inbound call into opportunity without being a slimy salesperson. And this is one of those things that we embrace is what's the definition of a good call? Because there's that one piece of educating them on something new. And so how do we do that? What are the scripts? How do we turn this person who wants this transaction feels like they don't want to be on the phone with us, we're not sure where to put it in the call, we're going to map all that out for you. Again, it's 33% off until Halloween, so hopefully you hop onto that. And we look forward to welcoming you to that new class because it's going to be awesome. Anyway, have a great day, everybody, and go have some ridiculously amazing service calls today with those 3 steps, which are brighten someone's day, educate them on something new, and set clear expectations. That's the key to success for slowing down a lot of the issues you might be seeing in your agency.